this is Cara, and it's day 46, letter H, and we are doing Hidden Journaling 2.0. However many years ago, I did a hidden journaling spot with a postcard, and I've come up with an easier and a better way to do it. So this is 2.0. There is a freebie that has the postcards I'm going to use. Let me see if I have it right here. It's 2 pages. Oh, I have other papers falling on the ground. It's the backs, the addresses, and the actual cards. And they're Easter cards. I figure that's appropriate since Easter is around the corner. You can do these with any cards. It doesn't even have to be postcards, but when you get the idea, you can make hidden journaling with whatever you want. So you can find this in my coffee. It's linked below. Okay, so I've printed mine on cardstock, but let me show you what makes this one awesome and 2.0. So here is our May Your Easter Be Happy. It looks like a vintage postcard, except for this part I need to trim. You flip it over, it looks like it's a postcard, but here you pull this out and voila! Isn't that so fun? This is your hidden journaling. Oh my gosh. 2.0 is way better. Look at that. Looky there. The last one I had like paper that I glued. Anyway, no, it's a postcard, Cara. So we need the address on one and the picture on the other. And there you have it. Ta-da! Thank you. I'm here all day. Okay, so I'm teasing. Okay, so here's this one. That's so cute with the little chicks. And I did blue to match the blue and also, fun Eastery colors. Okay, super simple. You need the digital printed on cardstock. And you need some cards. It could be whatever kind of card you want to use. These are from Dollar Tree. 150 of them in this set of cards, so I might as well start using them. And there's fun colors. Perfect for Easter. Okay, and then you're going to need your ink, your glue, your cutting apparatus, and scissors. All right, so let's do one together. The cards match up relatively well. However, if you're like me and you don't, fully cut exact, you'll have to come back, like with this one, you'll have to come back when it's put together and trim them so they line up perfectly, and then you just ink it, okay? So these two look like they go together, and these two. So you should kind of see, like, this one has a torn edge. You'll see the torn edge on both sides because I just flipped. Anyway, in Photoshop, I made it so that will work out. All right, so here's this one. And again, I didn't cut it perfectly, but we can fix it. You're going to flip it over. You're going to take the one with the address, the information, and you're going to cut off the top. Okay, so now you have this. And then, which color do we want? Does it matter? I want yellow for chicks. And this one has blue-green, so we'll do that. Okay, so then this card needs to be smaller than this so it can hide. My card is 3 1/4. So, 3 might be a little close, but let's go for 3. Well, let's go for 2 3/4, just to be safe. Okay, so give us a little room for the glue. And then this card is more than 5 inches. So what if we cut this one to 4 3/4? Okay. You're going to take this piece, and you can decide what, which way you want it to go. I'm going to glue mine like this. I'm going to flip it over, add some glue, add some glue. There we go. And then we're gonna glue this on. And the nice thing about wet glue, it gives you a second or two to kind of see how this is looking. And right away I can tell I'm gonna need to cut a little more off actually. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll measure it for you, let you know what it ends up being. And then that looks pretty good. And then all you do is you take your card and you take your other card, and we're going to glue as close as we can to the edge around these three sides. And I'm going to use my other glue. Close as I can. For some reason, I'm not very good at doing that. I go all over. My hand isn't steady or something, I don't know. If you're like me, you might need to cut off more of this card so that you have room. We'll see how this works. Okay, and then you just glue this on. Let's take a little look and see without putting it in there yet. I'm hoping that I glued it okay, so give it a second. And my first one I inked right here, but I think I like it better not inking it so it looks a little more hidden. I mean, you can still tell it's cut, but instead of pointing it out, I think it's kind of fun to not. All right, that should be good. And now I can give it a test. See if it lines up. And voila! Look how cool. And then here we can go around, and right here it might need a little trim. And then we can ink it again, ink it with my ink. Here we are. Look at this side, looks pretty good. Oh, right here we need a trim. Super easy, way easier than 1.0. I don't know, I was all excited about the idea, but I don't think I had completely figured out the best way to do it. So this is much better. And there's our hidden journaling. So cute and fun. I love it. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, I was going to tell you. So this card ended up being 4 1/8. And it was still the same width at 2 3/4. There we go. All right, let's do this one. All right, this card is quite a bit smaller. So it's 3. So I think we probably should do 2 1/4. Again, just to be safe. And probably 4. 2 1/4 by 4. 2 1/4 by 4. Wouldn't be a whole love letter. This would just be a very short hidden message. All right, there's that. This will go like this. This one I did not cut very well to match. Cut our top off. Glue this on whatever way you want it to go. Like that. Make sure that it's gonna fit. I'm gonna move it just a little bit more this way. And that should work. Straighten it up a bit. There we go. And I take this one, make sure I'm not gluing it upside down. And we'll add this little bead of glue around. Just like that. And then let's glue it on. This one I'm gonna definitely need to trim around corners. And this side. Yeah, cute. Okay, you could even probably, well, I don't know the thickness, but I bet you could hide a gift card in there. I'm trying to see, I have a chunky card. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? That's cute. You'd just be like, yeah, here you go. Happy Easter. That's kind of fun. All right, and then this slides in, and ta-da! Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. They're so fun and quick. And they would be so fun in a journal. So there's that side. And here's our Easter card side. Say what? They're so fun. Okay, what a quick make. But I think they're awesome. I think they're awesome. Okay, grab your freebie in the coffee. Let me know if you're going to make these. Let me know if you're going to make them with something other than the freebie, because I think that would be fun. And that's letter H for hidden journaling spot. Day 40-something, 6. Look at there. Have a wonderfully crafty day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.